We need to eliminate the head of the snake. That is Ben-Gvir literally calling for Israel to kill aljolani. That's pretty strong stuff right there. And I think what this shows us is just how tight or how important the Druze community is to the current administration in Israel. Very important to them to keep the Druze happy because the Druze vote. They're very loyal to Israel, but if you make them angry, they're going to be your enemy. We're talking about hundreds of thousands of Druze in Israel. You don't want them all of a sudden turning against the state of Israel. That would be very bad for Israel. So Israel is saying, look, if we have to choose between what the Druze in our own country want us to do and what the Americans want us to do, we got to go with what the Druze say because the Americans don't actually vote in Israel. And if you haven't noticed, current government in Israel is hanging by a thread. The ultra-Orthodox Jews pulled out of the ruling coalition at the Knesset yesterday. And so that leaves Benjamin Netanyahu with a one vote majority, 61 votes in the Knesset out of 120. And that's very close to his government actually collapsing. And then they have to try to come up with a new government. That may actually happen. I'm guessing that part of the reason we're seeing this very enthusiastic response to defending a minority group in another country is because that's what a important part of their coalition wants, the Druze want here in Israel. The Druze community in Israel put out an official statement. We call on all members of the community to prepare by all means necessary to cross the border in order to assist the brothers being massacred in Syria. So the leadership of the Israeli Druze community is saying, yeah, I don't care what the IDF says. All of the men of the Druze community in Israel need to be crossing the border right now into Syria to go fight for our brothers over there. That is a big problem for the Israeli government.